Okay, continue. So after brightness, we'll have the contrast. Okay, so this is the contrast. For the contrast, our value will be new value equals to old value minus 0.5 times contrast plus 0.5. So this is our value here. Okay, so same thing. Right click here, create shader graph, URP lead shader graph, and we put it as a contrast. Double click your contrast, take it out. Okay, so for your contrast, same thing, we add the image sample texture 2D. Okay, we put an image. Okay, so for our contrast, the value is we need to have an O value minus the 0.5. So this is our value. So we need to use the subtraction. So this one minus the, okay, we can have a float here. Okay, 0.5. So we attract here. So now the value is subtract 0.5 minus 0.5, and then we need to time the contrast value. So time means that we need to have a multiply this one. Okay, we put it here, and the contrast value. So our contrast value replaced by the float number. Okay, we put it here. So for our contrast sample values here, maybe our contrast value will be the 2. Okay, for example, we put it 2. So the outcome will be something like this. Okay, so we continue. Okay, with the formula time 2 plus 0.5. So plus a values here, same thing. We need to have a float. Never mind, we need to have a add node. So directly put here, and this is the float that we need to put the, how many already? 0.5. Okay, so this one value is 0.5. So we attach to here. Okay, so this is the contrast value that we multiply by 2. Okay, this value, only this value we need to modify, so we only convert this value, and this is the statics that we no need to modify, so we no need to convert lah. So we just click this one and we convert to the property, and we click this float, in proper naming it as a contrast. Okay, so now we have a contrast here. Okay, you can save it, and you can make your texture changeable. So can create a textures here, texture 2D asset here. So we put it here. Okay, so we can select the image. Okay, and then we same thing, we convert to the property. Okay, so now we have the properties here done. Okay, save everything. Okay, so for your contrast, same thing, select contrast, create material, and now rename it as a contrast. Okay, so this one is a contrast. If you have 3, if you have 4, so you just drag and drop to your cube. So now this is your contrast. So if you have 5, if you have 6, okay, 1, 2, 3. You see, if you have a contrast entire feeling, it will be very nice after you do the enhancement, image enhancement.